Hello everyone and welcome, it's Shanna. Now today I've got my Love from Lizi package. This is the September kit and I'm going to do an unboxing. Always get a little note in here from Lizi and that's always nice. And then we're just going to open it up and see what we've got. Now this particular kit is the super kit, the specialty kit for Lizi's anniversary, and so this actually has more stuff in it than her normal kits. She tries to keep the price the same for her regular subscribers and then provide some extra value in the kit. So I'm going to pull everything out and we're going to go through the kit contents so that you can check it out and see what all we've got. And I can tell this is extra here already. So I'll just throw that box aside. And we're going to start with the A4 bag. And look and see what's inside of it first. I'm doing that because I have a list of items and that way I can speak correctly about what I've got here. So I'm going to pull this stuff out. And it is packed, jam-packed. So I'm going to try and get this out of here. Alrighty. So this is our A4 bag. That's the larger bag that's in there. And it looks like we've got 5 sheets of cardstock. Ooh, looks like we've got some foil too. Hang on. Okay, so we have got, looks like we've got blossom pink, sky blue, white, marzipan, and forest green. So these are our 5 colors of cardstock that's included in the kit, and I like them. They're really pretty. I love this forest green. That is just gorgeous. So those are our 5 pieces of cardstock. And then I'm going to lay these aside because I'm going to go in order so I don't miss anything. We've got some brand new pillows that are the brown mini hearts. And so you've got the different sized hearts starting with really small, medium, and then large. And these are really fun to work with. And this is the brown. So we've got 2 things of ephemera. We have got the Garden Grace ephemera. This is beautiful. And these pieces are just like garden floral images. And they're really, really pretty. Lots of them, too. What's this? Got a little butterfly. Just some different floral elements. I'm not going to pull them all out, but you kind of get the feels. More butterflies, more flower arrangements, and just lots of fun stuff. So this is the Garden Grace ephemera here. And there are a lot of pieces, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and slide them back in. Get them in there. There we go. One of our butterflies got away. Let's get it back in there. There we go. And then we have a second ephemera pack, and this is called the Garden Grace Wreath ephemera. And as you may guess, there are wreaths that are included in here. Looks like there are several wreaths that you can work with. And there's some additional leafy elements and things so that you can do some layering. Some of them have the centers die cut out. Some of them have full centers you could stamp in there. Very, very pretty. I really like the color scheme. Kind of got a turquoise, green, the yellow. Really, really pretty. So that's the Garden Grace Wreath ephemera. And then we've got the Garden Grace 6x6 pattern papers, and you've got 12 single-sided pattern papers. Oh, I love that deep blue. Isn't that lovely? Let's just fan through these real quick. We've got a white. There's another blue with kind of some smaller flowers that are clustered. We've got, I don't know, is that a dragonfly or what that is? Some more navy. I love the navy. So pretty. And with just the green, the leafy green elements. Oh, and we've got it with the white too. Very, very pretty. We're going to have some really pretty cards with this. So that's the 6x6 pattern paper. We've got the Garden Grace stamp set. And it looks like we've got some single floral elements that you can stamp. And there's some clusters. And then here's another cluster. Kind of reminds me of those ones that you blow and they just, you know, flow through the air. And then, I don't know, the Queen Anne's lace, I think is what they call that. So we have Happy Birthday to You with heartfelt sympathy, sending all my love and well wishes, always thinking about you, knowing you is a gift, and they lived happily ever after, the end. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. So thoroughly grateful for you. It's a great stamp set. So very fine detail too. I'm sure it's going to stamp up just very lovely and soft. So that is our stamp set. And then we got 5 foil sheets in a variety of gold. We've got like the sparkle, the shimmer. This is kind of a rose gold, and then we've got like a flat. So we've got 5 different sheets of that for foiling. And with that said, I'm sure there's some items that are going to go with the foiling in the kit. So I'm going to go ahead and lay my foil aside. And then let's go to the embellishment bag. Now generally, the embellishment bag is generally smaller than this. But because this is the super kit, there's lots of extra goodies in here. And so this is going to be fun. So I'm just going to pull everything out carefully, and we'll see what all we've got. I'm going to try and go down the list so I can give you the proper names for it. Okay, so we have 2 gold foiled vellum. And I think that's these 2 pieces here. So isn't that cool? That's some vellum that has been foiled. Very, very pretty. And then 2 gold foiled paper. And so that's these 2 pieces here. Very fun, okay? And then you have 3 large foilable sheets. We've got 1, 2, 3. Very, very pretty. And these can be foiled with that foil that was included in the kit. And then there are 2 small foilable sheets here that can be foiled. That's awesome. Now, there is a Love from Lizi glue pen in there so that you can use if you don't foil or whatever, you can use this for it. So it's got a red tip on there that you have to remove, but this has the glue in it so that you can foil with that. And it has Love from Lizi's logo on there. Isn't that cute? Super, super cute. So that's a glue pen. And then there also included is the Love from Lizi corner punch. So you can just punch a corner with it. I just had this piece of paper laying there. And it'll just put a nice little rounded edge on there for you. Do another one. There you go. So that's nice. I like that green color too. That's fun. So we've got that. We have got a Garden Grace die set here. And this, we'll pull it out. Oh, how pretty. Like a little window scene. Isn't that really pretty? Very pretty. And then we've got, looks like we have some floral elements that you can have outside your window or whatever. I've got a dog down there scratching. I'm dog sitting, so. So we've got the elements to layer up some flowers. We've got some leaves, some vines. There is a butterfly, a couple butterflies there. So you've got 1, there are 10 dies in this kit here. So that's really nice. So that's the Garden Grace die set. Very, very pretty. Now, we've got, oh, this is fun. We have got 5 glass bubble windows. And I'm thinking that that's what these are. So these are the bubble windows. Aren't those fun? Very interesting. And they've got like a nice dome to them. They're pretty thick too. Very fun. And then in addition to the 5 glass bubble windows, we've got 3 gold flower charms. And these are solid. I mean, they feel pretty heavy duty. I mean, they're not going to bend. There's some good charms. Really pretty. Those are fun. Super fun. Okay, and then we have, oh, this is going to be fun here too. Another little goodie bag. We've got, uh-oh, one got away. We've got 10 pink blossom gems. These are really pretty. They've got the silver or the rhinestone type, I don't know what I'm trying to say, center there. I think I must have some more in my bag. I do. Because I've got, what have I got there? 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another one in my bag, 9. And okay, and then you also have 5 Aurora roses. So we have these Aurora roses here that are iridescent. There we go. Mine are sticking together there. There we go. We've got 5 of those. And then we have 3 gold flower charms. Aren't those pretty? Very, very pretty. All right, I'm going to get these back in the bag so I don't lose them. Not sure if I'm putting them in the right bag. I've got all these bags laying here, but let's get those back down in there. Okay, there's the other one. I had dropped it. Okay, so that's fun. And then in addition to that, you've got, let's see, 5 white ribbon. Oh, there's another one. Must have got it in there. So we've got these ribbon roses, and you should have 5 of those in your bag. Here's my 5th one. So these roses with the green ribbon, there are 5 of those in there. And then there are 2 pearl branch blooms. Those are fun as well. So you can see this is chock full of lots and lots of goodies. So there's also the bonus box, and it has all of these dried flowers in it. And we're going to look at it. Oh my goodness. This is lovely. Look at these. Aren't they fun? And these, oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Here's, oh goodness, what's this? This one's really fun too. It's got a stem on it. And then you've got these kind of wispy ones that are willowy or whatever. You've got some dried, almost looks like dried baby's breath. Very, very fun. Fun, fun, fun. Those are some interesting things that you don't normally get in your card kit. All of this really is very interesting. Lizi does a great job of giving you some very, very interesting things to work with. And it really makes her kits very unusual. I always love the goodies that are in her kits. So this set is no surprise because it's her special kit, and it's just chocked full of goodness. Now, there are also the bundles that you can add on to your kit. And we've got the Garden Grace pen bundle. And we've got the apple green mirror, the soft peach, the ocean blue, and the gold moon dust. So that is an add-on that you can, the pen bundle add-on that you can add to your box. And then the variety is, the Garden Grace variety has the gold mirror butterfly. I just used some white ones on the card the other day. The red mirror mini hearts, the lemon glitter mini twinkle, and then the brown mirror straight. Love the brown, that's really fun. So we've got those as your bundle add-ons. And then the specialty cardstock bundle that you can add on. And did I skip over these? The, yeah, I didn't, you get some doilies in here. I don't think I saw it on my list, but there are 3 doilies. And I love the doilies. They're so pretty. And these are like a peachy pink probably more peach than pink, but very, very pretty. So there's 3 of those that were in the kit. Now I'm back to the cardstock add-on, the specialty cardstock bundle that you can add. Let's look at it. We've got the pink glitter. We've got the mint pearlescent, which is this one actually. And then we've got the green glitter. We've got the gold pearlescent. Love that. That's gorgeous. Got a little texture there and just really pretty. The red mirror and then the gold matte. Love the gold matte as well. So these are fantastic. And those are the card stock bundle that can be added on to your kit. So that's everything. And it's a lot. So let's just make a quick card and see what we come up with. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm back, and I thought since this kit included foiling, which was unusual, we would do some foiling. So I'm just running one of those small panels through my fuse machine, and we've got a really pretty gold foil on here. And I'm going to get this machine out of the way. It's heating up my craft room, and we're going to get to assembling a quick card for this unboxing. I just like to have a card whenever I do a video, and so if I'm doing an unboxing, generally I'm going to do a card with the unboxing. So I thought it'd be good to go ahead and use this corner rounder since it was included in the kit. That's a nice little add-on to the special kit. And I'm just going to round all my corners. I've got my green leafy pattern paper there with the corners rounded, and now I've got this rounded, and I think it looks really nice together. So this is going to be our focal point for our card. We're going to bring in some more of that beautiful 6x6 pattern paper that was included, and I'm also going to bring in a gold panel. Now I'm just looking for a card base. I've got a top folding card base here, and we're going to round the corners on our navy blue panel, and we'll leave the gold panel with the square corners because I'm not going to round the corners of my card base. So we'll just use that gold matte the way it is, and then we're going to layer these up. So if I can get my glue working, I'm going to struggle with it here a little bit. We're going to get this panel laid down on here. I'm going to have to get a pin and give it a good poke. Okay, we've got it unclogged now, so we'll just get some glue laid down on here, and we're going to layer up our panels. And I bent that gold cardstock somehow, I guess fooling around with that glue. And I bent it, but it's not going to matter because we're going to lay that blue panel over it, and it'll be just fine. No one will know. I'm also going to trim off just the slightest little edge here. I think I'll give it a couple trims to try and get just a, I don't know, just a hairline edge of white off of there. And then we will layer up our beautiful navy and floral patterned paper here. I think that looks so pretty with that navy and that green together and a little bit of white. I think it's just very elegant. It's striking. And I'm going to try and get it lined up on here evenly. I'll take my time and get it. And then we're going to bring in our focal panel. And we'll just glue our white panel to our pattern paper. And then I think I'm going to bring in some foam tape and just pop that up. Just give it a little bit extra interest there. And again, I'm having trouble lining up today. I'm going to have to pull that off of there and get it laid back down. Still working on it. Okay. Give it one more shot. Okay, that looks a little bit better, so we'll give it a good press. I like the foiled image. It's very dainty. I'm going to dig around, see if I can find some foam tape. And we'll just get this laid down on our card base. This is such a fun kit. Now this is a very basic card, and it's just, we're just kind of scratching the surface here, but I thought, why not foil? since we don't normally get foil in the kits. And so that's why I thought I would do that. Then I was thinking about using one of these rosettes with a ribbon on there, but I actually decided against it. I think it could look very pretty on there, but I decided to go a different route with this card. So I'm going to bring in the stamp set, and we're going to find a sentiment for this. And I'm going to go with a heartfelt sympathy, and we'll make this a sympathy card. I can't seem to talk today. So, and of course, I've already got my card already assembled and everything. So you can bet we're going to drag that Misty in, and I'm going to try and not mess up this card because we've made it this far, and I'd hate to get a bad press and ruin my card. Of course, we could always cover it up with something, but I'm going to try my best to get it pressed well so that we can just use this sympathy on there. And I'll tell you, it was a little bit hard to press because of the foam that I had on there. For some reason, it wanted to press on one side but not the other. And the stamp's sticky enough, it was picking up my card base. So I'm going to lay that magnet down on there, and I'll wind up having to move it because I think the magnet partially creates a problem with my stamping. I'm just going to use my Nocturne VersaFine Clair ink and just gently, because this is a very fine sentiment. So you just need to barely ink it up and just barely press it. And you can see I'm moving that out of the way. I'm not getting the right side of that stamp. And so I'm going to get that out of my way and just gently push ever so lightly. And we've got, with heartfelt sympathy, we've got a nice little sympathy card. I think it's really pretty. And we've just made a quick card. So it'll be fun to work with this kit going forward. You have to follow my channel to see what else we make. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye now.